Well, what's up, everybody? Double Shot of JD here, and I got a big video here. I'm going to lump a bunch of stuff all into one instead of making a bunch of different videos. I haven't played Diablo 3 in probably a week. I don't know when the Season 3 started, but my number one goal was to try out all the new Barbarian stuff. Immortal Kings was crazy underpowered compared to the Raycore set. But I always played Immortal Kings because I play the game to relax, and I like the movement precision of Immortal Kings with the Whirlwind. The Raycore, I'm sure if you put time into it, yeah. And I have a couple of regrets. You know, I wish I'd have pushed the Greater Rifts harder and things like that, but it's never over, right? So that's what I'm trying to do this season is get the new Immortal Kings set. Pushed the Greater Rifts a little bit, but I've been crazy busy. I played a benefit Sunday for this guy that sang in my band for almost 10 years, and his mother passed away, so they have what's called a celebration of life. I don't know if anybody else has that. I only heard about it recently. I've had a couple musician friends have loved ones pass away, and basically what they do is throw a party. And everybody gets up there and plays music. So that happened, and a bunch of the old guys got up there. We had a couple new guys, and they booked us a gig. So I played again last night, but on bass instead of lead guitar. So I've been busy trying to get my shit together. I actually bought new gear. I might show you that later if you want to see that. Because I sold my bass rig to somebody, and they took it all apart. I had a custom shop Washburn with Seymour Duncan in it, active, real nice, and he took the neck off. I don't know why, but he did, and he's trying to sell it all back to me now, but it's busted. I also had the Tom Hamilton heart key set up from Aerosmith, and the head is busted, so I don't know. I went out and bought some new gear. He let me borrow some gear, and we'll see how that goes. That took up a lot of my time, but the season was something that really strikes home for me and really gets me motivated to play the game. Let's go ahead and talk first off about leveling. You see here, Season 3, nothing impressive. You can't really see that good, but it's level 65, okay? So level 65, I'm not even 70 yet. But I went through a lot of YouTube videos, and let's go ahead and get some reviews out of the way. What is effective? I don't know, right? Because I work all the time and have other things to do. So I get on YouTube and try to, find out what the fastest way to level is. If you are in that group, you need to stay tuned. I just don't have a lot of time to play, and the game really doesn't start until you're level 70. Agreed? Agreed. Alright, so I saw a couple different variants, but the one that seemed to really strike through was the one that Riker posts. So if you don't know Riker, check him out. He's awesome, especially for Demon Hunter, which I played last season. The other one I really tune into is Chainer Fails. He's not the best, but the guy puts a ton of time in, and he gets on leaderboards and stuff, so mad respect for him. And he does really good videos. That's the thing. It doesn't really matter how good you are at the game if you can't make a video, so he does really good. But anyways, the most effective way, I guess by the numbers or whatever, is to keep remaking games and look for the cursed bounties. And the ones that you really look for are Act 4, the Cursed Chapel. And if that's not there, you hurry up and switch to Act 1 and look for Cursed Bellows, Cursed Cellar, Cursed Court, and Cursed Chamber of Bone. And if after you complete all of those bounties, you're supposed to go to something of Agony level 3, where the Butcher is. Because the mob density is crazy there, and not only do you get the mob XP, the mobs are easy to kill, and you get a lot of bonus XP, like massacre and killing groups at a time. So it is really good to level up. I agree. It might be mathematically the best way, but it's not the most fun way. The most fun way for me, and what I recommend to everybody, because if you're not having fun with the game, you're going to quit playing, right? So if you want to have fun, just do the bounties. All acts, especially till you're level 70, because after 70, you're going to do a lot of Act 1 to try to get the Royal Ring of Grandeur, right? So maybe even skip Act 1, because you're going to get sick of that shit. If you can play online, that's cool. That will help speed it up. But do the bounties, because you get the bounty XP. The game is fresh. With the new patch, there are new bounties that you've never done before. And I leveled up crazy fast. If you keep ahead of the gear, you got to watch your crafting, right? Make sure you have an awesome weapon. You see, I got lucky here. I got a furnace. I'm hoping to get one at level 70. You saw in my last videos. But that's it. You just do the bounties. The people that made this game want you to have fun. And I've had a lot of people, especially my brother and some other people that I kind of want to play with, they lose interest on the game. And it's because they try to grind too much. Have fun with the game, enjoy the game, have a few drinks, knock it out. Alright, moving right along here. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is, how do I keep the game fresh, right? I guess it's mostly because I'm a casual player and I have so much responsibility outside of the game that the game is kind of my release. So that's how I enjoy playing the game, is kind of more passively, and I like to just, you know, Paragon level up and relax, knock stuff out, things like that. But I also have to rope in other responsibilities of a grown adult. So housework, try to sneak in fitness. As you start getting older, you have to make more of a conscious effort to stay in shape, because if you don't, your health will suffer and your quality of life suffers. So for Season 3 goals, let's go ahead and knock them out. Season 3, I'm trying to get the full Immortal Kings. I saw an Immortal King Raykor hybrid where they got almost all the pieces of each. I don't know how that's going to work out. There's also another set, which I don't know the name of, which shows you how much I got to get on here and play. But I'm really rocking the Immortal Kings. I want to get the full Immortal King set bonus. And I'd like to get Greater Rift, let's go ahead and say 40. I've never done 40. I don't really try for Greater Rifts, but I like to. So I'm going to start that. The reason I don't like to really go deep into Greater Rifts is because you have to change your build. If you play in T6 with your friends or whatever, you got one build, so you can go through fast. You go to Greater Rifts, you got to change your whole build, the whole way you play. And let's be honest, we play to have fun. And that's the reason I stuck with Immortal Kings even when the Raykor build was the best, because it's more fun for me to play. So we're going for level 40. And also I made a pact to myself, and I'm actually pretty good at honoring these. But every time I find a piece of Immortal Kings, even if I have the full set, I'm going to knock out 20 push-ups. So that will help keep the things going along. And what I do is, this game can kind of get I don't know, maybe repetitive. Or I'm old, so getting your eyes blurred and shit like that. So what I'll do is I'll play probably, you know, maybe rift a few or something like that, get a key, try to upgrade one of the legendary gems or something like that, and then I'll go do something else, you know, do a sink full of dishes or something like that, do some push-ups. Also, I do that even when I just drink. I do a pact to myself, hey, today I feel great, so we're going to do, you know, 10 push-ups every time I take a drink, or get a new drink. And I usually do shots, bourbon and Coke, and a beer. So there could be times where I have to knock out 30, because I drink them all simultaneously. Like a boss. Work hard, play hard. But that's what's going on with the Season 3 and Diablo in the world for me. Hopefully I have some videos to show you in the future. Because I'm going to try to get some time in. My girl's already been bugging me. I've been spending crazy time. I also went and saw the REO Speedwagon concert here in Terre Haute. That was cool. These guys are old, and they tune everything down so they can sing it, but it was a good time. I was spending crazy time with her, plus playing in the band. It's been a stupid, crazy week, so I'm going to get hammered and play some Diablo and just tell her to go get fucked. So, guy power. Life's all about balance. You can't let any one thing get a majority of your time. You got to spread it around a little bit. So it's time for me to get some video game time in, get my nerd card up, and have a great time. Hope everybody has an awesome weekend. And if you want to play with me, I think it's Double Shot of JD on here too. So let's see, I'll probably pull it up. There it is. Double Shot of JD, and then there's a number mark, and then 1482 if you want to join up. It's blurry as fuck. Can't get it. But that's what it is. Double Shot of JD, all one word. Pound sign 1482. Go ahead and join up. The biggest thing about multiplayer is trying to get some people that navigate the map the same as you. And yeah, see, this stuff pisses me off. Look at these guys. They're already, people on my friends list, they're already 200 and 300 Paragon in the season. And I'm not even level 70. That's my own fault, but that's what it works. But I'm going to get to playing. Hope everybody has an awesome weekend. Join up. Send a friend request. Come bust some shit out. We'll probably be doing some rifts, trying to get some keys. And then shoot right into the greater rifts. Cheers.